nhớ cho mình này thôn này nó giờ cái này nhỏ khu chi khu nhị li 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 pa mi la prema le ma di pa mi la prema ma di no mi la non da me mo po mi la po la ya pa mi la prema di la pa la prema di non di diaแต่เรื่องว่าเรื่องกับยนเจ้าบ่าวเขาเนี่ยก็เป็นมาทานนี่เนาะเป็นมาทานนี้เกิดเลยไปให้บาลือตลอดเลยมาถ้าบางก็บางอย่างไปที่ก็ตะโกตะก็บาเลยไปซ้ำมือเราหมอไปเตะไปจีบหรือจีบโผว่าเล่ที่ละกอบศิลปะยังไงไม่โจบาเล่ที่ละกอบนี่อันเมื่อเปิดรูปเนาะแต่ยังจุดตัวได้ดิฉันเลยจะคืนเนี่ยจมูกก็จะเสียยาได้จะจีบยาได้เลยจมูกคือเผาเลยจีบอกที่เมย์ทับว่าโมเดลโพลีว่าจีเลยวิจิโจทย์โพเดลีเลยไปเจอแต่น่ะให้อยู่วิธีปกครองนี้โจทย์โพเดลีนี่น้ำมีบ้าแล้วมาเขาแล้วบอกว่าได้หน้าไปนี่นั่นควรใช้หรือเปล่านั่นเพี้ยคือนั่นเพี้ยหรือบูนั่นบ้าจีวันเนี่ยคนเนี่ยประตูที่นี่แล้วว่าคนเลยไปให้จีแล้วแก้หากประกาศเจอเลยไปย้อนให้อยู่วิธีปกครองเราเลยไปเคยเราเดียวตัวบอกอะไรเนี่ยมันเขาก็เลยจีนี่ดูเลยใครนี่ดูเลยซับกันจีวันเนี่ยเขาคิดคู่กับว่าดอนนี่เนี่ยโอ้ตะเกียบเขาเป็นหลอดเดียว
Originally was born in Burma, in a village. I moved to a refugee camp in Thailand. And the reason I moved there because I'm gonna go to school and get education. If I live in my village, I can't go to school because I have a lot of siblings, and my parents they can't force me to the school. That's how I moved to a refugee camp. So when I came there, and I met a lot of people for different divisions, and some of the people, and I asked them, "Where you came to refugee camp like me?" And many people have that same reason because of war. That's how people became a refugee. So I feel, as a personally, I feel like refugee camp, like I say, is not freedom. It was just only safety place. You gotta stay in a refugee camp like under the control because you are a refugee people. So you have to stay there under the rule. So you can't get on to the Austin because we don't have a passport to get into the city or Austin. So I feel like I'm a bird that lives in a cage. I can't fly and win. I just stay in the cage. I don't have the freedom to fly. I feel like a bird. Start in 2005, 6. I started heard about a refugee immigration resettlement agency, but I don't have any dreams to come here. Later, I applied to America, but I don't think it's possible for me. And I was accepted with for government in America, so I came to here with my friends. I feel like I have a new future dreams. When I was in there, I never have a dreams, and I thought just living there in a refugee camp and staying there forever and died in refugee camp. And when I came here, I feel everything's new for me. So it's like a baby was born again in this country. So I have to learn everything, like start beginnings and like technologies. It's really hard for me, but I really try my best. So I came here 2011 April, and when I went to school. I started like freshman. I took an ESL class, standard 1, ESL 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I took all those classes in high school. I went to Crawford High School, and so I really appreciate a lot of teacher who support me and helped me to better English, because when I came here, I didn't know how to speak English at all. So, and also I don't understand what was people talk to me. When I get into the class, my teacher asked me question. I don't even know what was question. So I really sad when I first came here, because I think I'm all one who does speak English, and I can't communication with the people because nobody know what I'm talking, and I don't even know what they talk about. For
Putih putar mi pukul pagar pukul kami heli tuni tamal rumah dodo kami kebagu kleser be puli dia bercocok leku lah hai kan bermula lah hai lelu lah hai เมื่อผลิตผลิตเมื่อถอดจูซื้อเพียรคือใจจ้าบ้านั่นก็จะอาจจะวิเคราะห์เชื่อแต่มาแบบนั้นคือนักกอดหรืออัตราบาดเจ็บ
In the school, we also have after school program, so it was powered by RRC, and RRC have a lot of things to support new arrival, which is for refugee people. So I went to the after school program and I learned get more improve my English skill. After 2 years and I get a little bit more English and I started to have a communication with the people. And now it was a 3 year for me. This is Korean traditional music. So this is when I came here and I talked with Donan, and he's really good with this one. And he told me the story of this one too. And he said when he was a teenager, or when they don't really know how to play guitar or modern music kind of things. So people use this one for traditional. So we call the nakikla. It is Korean, part of the Korean culture and traditional. So we do use them for wedding ceremony or singing the poem. Mostly like the boys use this one, make a poem in Korean poem and give that to each other.